What's going on, everybody? That was ominous. Sorry for the delay there, folks. I was actually getting carried away doing this, so I didn't realize. Have no idea. What's going on, hamster? Glad to see you back. Hang on, we got a black screen. There we go. So the leaderboards historically have never worked, right? And they're still jankety because I don't know why it's not showing me feral pig, but something that's interesting, and I've been kind of obsessed with this now, like going through and comparing where I'm at on the leaderboard here. Of course, now it's not showing at all, but we may we need to do this anyway. I've been started to warm up a little bit, shot a few fallow, not too many, like 8 fallow, like literally not a lot, and we need a hard reset. But I'm curious, I just want to see. Now, obviously, he's only going to show us for Tay, but obviously, Rix is probably going to have the biggest fallow. We need to change time, not only back, but a little bit forward. Now, let's just kind of take a look here at the codex. So let's get to 600 here. Right on, hamster. All right, so Ace here, Rix, they both have top scores. I'm third at 997. Did I get robbed? I feel like I got robbed in this here. I don't know what threw that off. But when you see this, this actually gives us a lot of information. I do remember. But it shows you exactly where you shot it at. It tells you where you shot it. So both Rix and I shot our best at the Macharangi Inlet. So I wonder if there's a pattern there. Let's look at red deer. If it'll pop up. Oh, I'm on top. Cool. Haha. Nerds. I don't have squat for European rabbits. I don't really care about anything else, honestly. Maybe turkey. But now that I know that's there, I'm going to have to look at that a little more closely with some species. It's just fun to look at that stuff. It's not an actual competition. It is interesting to see, though, where you sit with your peers. All right, nothing's popping up. Let's go. Let's start shooting some fallow. What do you say? All right, so per normal, we're starting fresh here. Like after that, excuse me, in that stream or the beginning of the stream there, I'd done a couple run-throughs, and so again, I like to leave on a random note so we just have no idea what we're going to see. Most of the time, obviously, is expected, but one of these days, I hope we log on that 10 Fable is just sitting there. Nothing sitting over there, surprisingly. I mean, there's very rarely is there a time that I don't ever see him on. Or, oh, what's going? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, oh, there we go. There's an albino. I would be more excited, but we literally just shot an albino, so could use a mellow or piebald at this point. Not complaining. A rare is a rare. Oh, you know what? One's good enough for me right now. We're not going to go in the whole wild goose chase thing, or try not to tonight. I'm just trying to get one great one, you know? Just one. Well, that's a cool one to start us off. I mean... No, let me go check it out. For anybody that doesn't know, Rick's referencing the our Discord server. Haven't joined it yet, you should. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, do that too. Hopefully for those of you watching this in the future, after this is streamed, that just made your subscribe button flash, because I know exactly how many of you watch and don't subscribe. I'm watching you. But no, I have not seen that, Rick's, and I'm going to go look at it right now. That's an absolute unit. 64.08. How small is this guy over here? Has he got a chance? Oh, he's scared. We scared him away. I forgot. Now, I do see, for whatever reason, I do see the Small Boy Club as a competition. That's the one where it's like... I don't know why. Every time I see a great one posted, or, you know, some sort of cool rare or something, like, I just enjoy it. Like, it's cool. But, for some reason, that Small Boy Club, I want to get that tiny one. 63 is the smallest, huh? I just wish, and for those of you that don't know, the smaller animals, the really record small ones, those are just as rare as diamonds. And I put them kind of in the same category for trophies. Because you just don't see minimum weight and score males that often. And so when you do, it's like, oh, there's one. I'm going to put him in the lodge. We shot high on him. No, don't you be floating. Don't you be floating. Ain't no floaters today. That guy almost floated. Those were not the directions given. I gotta re-look at that level 1 that I've got. He's tiny. He's got the little spikes like yours does. Me, I don't know. I may pull a tent and be lazy and put one more down up here just because I could drive. But then, I don't know. I'm just going to complain about it and not fix a thing. There's one tent I don't need. It's this guy. I could get rid of it. Not gonna, because maybe someday, just in case. But we might. I'm about to shoot this level 1 because I'm tired of looking at him. He's been there for a long time, and honestly, I haven't seen a net benefit yet of keeping him around. He's not paying rent, I'm doing all the cooking, you know what I'm saying? My grind sucks. I'll just say it. I'll have to go back and do the math. I've screenshotted every single dime that I've shot on this grind, but I'm not exactly sure offhand how many there actually are. But it's not a good number for how many I've shot. We're closing in on the 3,000 mark. About 500 kills off from that. See, that's where I'm like, I am kind of sort of attempting some half-hearted herd management. But I'm also not really. You know, when I get frustrated enough and there's that, like that entire herd of 2s that were just sitting there, that's a herd manager's gold mine. But I shot them all. Did get a diamond and 2 rares out of the same zone. So, it did something, I guess. But we're just not seeing a good dime rate. Not seeing a good rare rate. Not seeing a good great one rate. I don't know, I say that, we're still less than 3,000 kills in, so it's not a brutal grind yet. Right now, it's just a grind. Every one of these dudes is angled really badly. Oh, we got that shot. I was expecting him to run. We were going to have to fast travel and then, you know. No. Dang it. I think that'll just give me an excuse to move that up further like I should. I've done a long time ago. You're talking about, yeah, I think you might be talking about this zone down here. I actually ended up shooting all those 4s. I haven't checked this AO. We might do that later. Just kind of peruse around, see what's going on. We got to reset up our loadout. We're going to set up our grind loadout. 300. 7mm is always just a solid choice. That said, the original 7mm, the single shot, is actually ballistically better. 7mm for when the moment comes and we need to shoot a diamond, we might not have that 7mm with us. I don't think we need anything else for our grind. Maybe the 22. Oh, and we need tents, of course. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Darn it. I forgot I gotta put everything back in this loadout. Son of a gun. Alright, so we need 22 long rifle, 300, and 7mm. Need to buy more 7mm. Maybe? I've honestly not tried it in so long that I don't know. We forgot the scopes. Forgot the scopes, kids. We're gonna have all the optics with us just because you never know what the situation is going to call for in the future. And binoculars. We even need those. Good. You're telling me I can't carry the vintage binoculars. Oh, now I can. Why am I carrying the vintage binoculars instead of the rangefinder? Well, because I don't really need it. Rangefinder, and these actually have better zoom. Way better zoom. Let me see. I almost wonder if it's like a cache thing, like a cache thing you could delete on your Xbox. Yeah, it's letting me. Oh, also make sure you're checked in or you're signed into Apex. That could be a thing too. We're making this gun way too Gucci. But I kind of dig it. Doesn't look brown at all. I don't even think we're going to see that part. Whatever. Let's get the grinded. Sheesh. JK, it's the only part that you can see. Hold up. Okay, he's going down. It's like, why didn't he go immediately face first? We also need to change time. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna pick this 10 up. Oh man, I hope we get this thing to spawn live. The floating rabbit. Ah, yes. I need to make a video dedicated to the floating rabbit, because that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Well, I should say one of in this game. There's been some wonky things. I'm hoping we're still not doing this in October. Let's say that. I'm hoping by the end of the month we got this guy. I mean, there's no telling how many times, you know. Whoops. That was a negligent discharge. You know, there's no telling how many times, you know, I've been eaten by lions and murdered by various animals in this game, so. Howdy, howdy. Alright, we're going to put our new tent right over here. Basically where it was. And then we're going to hope there's a 10 fabled and all of this is done for. Actually, so I was running an experiment. We had a 3 show up, but now he's not here, so it's telling me that that was a solo that happened to pop in. Now he's who knows where. maybe that's him. But more confident now to shoot this guy. Okay, I was going to say, I didn't know if we whiffed him or if it's just 7mm at that range and instantly kill him. It smoked him, though. We hit exactly where I was aiming. This is the annoying one, but it's time. If they're there, we're going to get about 50 meters closer if we can, hopefully. Maybe even 100, because we're shooting at almost 4 for some of these guys. That's what we'll do. That's their actual need zone. That is a good point. We are far enough away that you definitely get second chances. But I don't know. We'll see. I could end up hating this. I don't know. Can I place more of these on my map? I don't know if I can. I know for my red deer ground, I switch over to these primarily because they're awesome. Yeah, we can. Okay. Now let's get the tents back out and we're ready to go. Just kidding. We gotta get the four-wheeler out because we gotta drive over and place another tent. If there are more fur types for the red deer great one and more rack types, I probably would have stuck with red deer, honestly. I would like to revisit it someday in the future just for the completion of all the super rares, because I've got 2 of them. But that was also a triple digit, not quite triple digit, but double digit, you know, 60,000 kills maybe. A lot of that was dirty grinding, so either way you look at it, it's still a brutal grind. What's going on? Okay. Let's see what's back, if anything. Probably gonna need to buy more 300 here soon as well. Got some females back. A good sign. I mean, spawns are working. What's strange is these guys have disappeared. Their need zone's still there. Didn't erase it, but I've not seen them in a few runs. Never had that happen before, so either I've irrevocably broken my map, or maybe even a great one spawning, or they're just taking their sweet time. Let's change time because something feels wonky here. We should have something on the map right now, but there's nothing. Thanks for hitting that sub button, man. Oh, there we go. Here's a couple. 33 to 74. This guy's got a solid chance. 47 to 65 kilo. He's not a minimum weight. Or is he? I mean, he's tiny, Ricks. If anything's got a shot of beating that 63, it's this guy right here. Did I shoot him? 60? Okay. Probably score like what, 70, 65? We wing this guy somehow. Hope we can get to him fast enough that the 300 can pop. Alright, let's get the drum roll. Come on, 62. $63.8. What was yours? Hang on, I gotta look at it. It's definitely smaller than the one that you just posted. What's your actual smallest? Either way, definitely smallest I've shot, so we're taxidermying it. Did you post it in the Small Boy Club? Darn, yours is 63.7. Missed it by 0.1. We were close. We were close. That's just cool. You don't see those every day, folks. Well, maybe that'll get some respawns of flowing. Excuse me, sir. You just had a 30 caliber piece of lead there. There we go. Well, I tried to intentionally wing him so that he would run up a little bit, but instead he's floating. All right, we got a nifty little money trick because we just spent a ton of money to do that. Have you made sure that you didn't just put your weapon away? Because you can do that. Because if you have your inventory put away, it's not going to show nothing. Or you say it's just invisible. Like the hands are there, so it just looks weird. Oh, we forgot one, I think, over there. Darn, that's annoying. We've already got a great one moose. We don't have a great one fallow. No dimes yet. I leaned forward also. I don't know if you guys saw that. We're giving up in the 7 mil. We're going 308. Bought so many, they just gave us a couple more rifles for free. I do. I got a great one whitetail. Hard reset may be in order here. Don't have a fallow, bear, or tar. This guy doesn't spawn. There he is. So if he doesn't spawn in, we'll hard reset. For now, we'll let the game work itself out here. I think we just blew through zones too fast. Now we gotta wait for these spawns to actually come back, and we're seeing it. I mean, we shot one thing per run through. It's kind of annoying, but eventually we'll get one that starts a domino effect, and they'll rush all back in. That's exactly what I plan on doing. Is going for bear. We're gonna work consecutively up. Wait, I'm confused. Why is this gentleman nervous? And then we'll see on tar. I don't know. No, don't you do it. We're gonna go ahead and give him another one. Never mind, don't need to. That could explain some things. Couple. We've not climbed or anything. I doubt very seriously there's anything here since we just shot it, but you never know. My great one could be standing there. He's not. I'm gonna go check this one last zone, and then we're gonna do a hard reset. Try to get stuff to. And actually, there was a zone that we may have skipped on. There may be a body out there, and if there is, that could definitely explain some stuff. I thought maybe he was over there. Now that's gonna bug me. I hope so too. So we're still shy of 3,000 kills. We need about 500 more. Well, however many we've shot so far. Yeah. We're gonna shoot probably close to 200 tonight. If I don't do too many screw ups. Don't have too many whiffs or females shot in the face. I'm gonna come back up here. Change time, and hopefully everything's back. Hey, these guys are finally back. Have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. Ooh, that was dangerously close. They didn't run at all. Cool. Why did I spawn here? Can we remedy this? No. We whiffed one guy. I don't want to whiff anymore. We can just circle back to this zone. Or I simply wait for them to come to me. Let's do them dirty here. Or try to. Closer. Closer. Get the reload in, come on. is not all for naught. What's going on, channel? You are going down, correct? Alright. Just making sure there, bud. This is going to be a tougher shot. But we got it. For a split second there, I thought we just shot a female, but just a little one. Little 3. Wait a second. Okay, I was going to say, didn't we shoot this guy? I was scared. I thought he floated. Part of me wants to risk it for the biscuit. All these single zones that keep just showing up here, I kind of want to shoot them all. Just to add more to the roster. Go for quantity over quality. If I started doing that, at this point, it would be a true old school grind. Let's pretend that didn't happen. I don't want to shoot these guys too, even though they're level 2s. That's an actual zone. Those aren't singles. Those are 2 males attached to that zone. Oh. Can actually see this zone. That's actually another zoned, but I mean, there's got to be a limit. Oh, we've got 2 dudes hanging out here. I shot the wrong deer. Well, I was talking about shooting him. We did it. For some reason, I thought we were shooting that herd we just spooked. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get a great one out of it. Doubtful. Probably just get another 3 or 2. Need to pick that guy. It's gonna hinder us. Guess we'll just continue on. Hopefully there's something back. Got him. We're gonna try to shoot one of these guys on the run. Or not. Never mind. That was too quick. The respawns are actually slowing us down here. Very nice. Unfortunately not phased. We're grinded, man. This is a solo journey. We just got dirty grinded that guy, but hopefully get your first diamond today. We shot 0 diamonds so far. Not butthurt yet, but it's a problem. Okay, round 2. These guys are actually facing us at least. This guy, unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait a couple times before he counts, but got a little greedy with him. Oh, we got lucky. Power in the same boat we were when we hard reset. Sheesh. There's our first official big time whiff of the day. Took us an hour. And the whiffing continues. Rats. I didn't compensate. I do think the 300's broken because it shoots abnormally high when you're zeroed for 300. I don't know why. Zero at 300 obviously it hits exactly where you're aiming. But if you're closer than that, you got to really compensate, and it's kind of annoying. Anyway, we whiffed all those shots because I thought we were using the 308. Did not compensate for the aim. Hopefully he didn't run that far. We did hit him with the 300. But we got to be disciplined to pick these guys up. Could have ran an additional 400 meters if that was the 308. Shot that thing so many times. I was actually really scared I was going to whiff that. But we pulled through. Well, we haven't picked those guys up, so they're not respawning. I always forget that zone. What do you mean, Golden Plug? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we could watch it here. 620. Of course, they're not synced up, so that makes it a little tough. Seems like every 30 seconds is a minute. But I could be completely wrong. I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, we whiffed that guy so hard. Hopefully he runs up this way, not the other way. And if some of you are confused by why I'm hard resetting when you do that, any animal that you've shot will just come back like you didn't shoot it, so you don't have to go chase them 900 meters. It's not to get respawns, because that's 100% not how the game works anymore. Now it will, like everything that you spook and everything that's supposed to be a zone, if it's just like being wonky, it will get those spawns back in that way, but if they're not respawned yet, it will not respawn them. Just to clarify. We need to change time backwards again. These guys may still be standing here. If they are, we'll shoot them, and then we'll change time. Oh, see them though. Oh, no. Here they are. Let's change time. They're on the move. They're kind of displaced out of their zone currently. I don't want to shoot them in a weird spot. I guess we're just sitting in the chair today. Well, can we hunt out of the tent from the chair? Not a very good window. Now you can shoot through the door, but you can't shoot the window. Like this part, you can't shoot through it. Here, you can shoot through it. It's worrying me. It seems like there's more females there than there should be. But I haven't shot any females, so... kind of weird. Had to get a yawn out there. Gotta wake up, gotta get this great one going. Ooh. Give us a chance. We whiffed it. At least he won't run that. Hey, there's a 5. He's gonna troll, but he's a 5. Actually, he might make it. Tin fable, tin fable, tin fable. Once again, I'm kind of glad we missed that. He's a dime. He made it. Let's go. To make sure these solo 3s that I've got aren't max weight. I do get in a bad habit of just looking at the level, and that doesn't mean anything. It comes down to its weight. These guys are always floaters. Should pop a 22 at them next time. Prevent it. Do a time change, get him to come back onto shore, and then he'll actually flow back to you. That's a max weight 3. I mean, he's in an active zone. He's small. He's small. Smaller? Okay, well, those guys cleared. Alright, folks, we're going to be right back. we're back if you can't tell. Darn. Grand load out. I don't know. I mean, that's annoying when that happens, but I really like having my tents super duper close just to speed up, make this grind a little more efficient. Now, obviously, the accuracy is just a tad bit of an issue. Range comes into play using the 308 like this. But 9 times out of 10, when we whiff something, it's not the gun's fault. It's mine. You know, something I wouldn't mind trying, just to kill time. We got a pink pig, maybe we can get an albino. And this is going to help with respawns. Hello, little piggy. We just got to be careful not to erase any need zones because we're going to get really trigger happy here. Look at how many pigs are around there. I mean, they're just all over the place here. Now, eventually, I would like to do this. I'm hoping that when we go to the bear grind, because elk and bear drink at the same time, we can kind of do this the same. And, you know, Rick's came up with this idea. It's not mine, but I wouldn't mind trying setting up both for fallow and red deer, same time, just really small grinds. You know, have 3 or 4 zones apiece. I don't know. And just bounce between the two. But we can experiment. We're on fallow right now. We've got the setup for it. Whenever our respawns suck, we might switch to shoot some pigs. Why? Because who knows? Maybe we'll get a super rare pig. How many people, you know, got one of those? And these guys, if we don't pick one up, they don't have a great one to not respawn in, or not able to spawn in, so. It can damage your spawns irrevocably. I mean, that's why we had to reset. But every once in a while is not the worst. You know, 1 or 2, not a big deal. 60, 70, 100, that's a big deal. Excuse me. What? What? Here we are trying to hunt some pigs, and Fallow are here at 5:30 in the morning drinking. Odd. I mean, yeah, we'll shoot the pigs, but I guess the Fallow as well? Okay, they're deucing out. Like, that's weird. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to switch over to all the time and just search all the map the entirety of time. That's why my great one's not showing up, folks. He's stuck in a time loop. Definitely really weird seeing those Fallow here. I mean, maybe the game rendered them in because they were there when we changed time. Now, we did get a diamond pig and a pink pig back to back on this map when we were just hunting it. Actually, we started kind of experimenting with what we're doing right now, and I just happen to have those on my map. What time is their drink time? Till 6, so they should be drinking. Couple over there. Got him that time. Oh, it's still alive. What the? I thought it was dead. I'm like, why is it not? That scared me legitimately. I saw it move. I was like, whoa. All right, Porky. The old iron sights aren't the best on this thing. Voice audio's gone? I think what's going on here, you may hear me, or you might see me talking, but I'm talking to Rix. It's all good. I do appreciate when you guys, if there's like weird stuff going on, I love it when you guys tell me about it, because a lot of the times I can't tell. You know, sometimes the sound will lag or something weird will be going on and I don't realize it until somebody says in chat. So, super useful. Well, no more piggies. That may mean it's time to change it back to fallow. We have some fallow. For some reason, just did not see that guy standing there. That's an L. He turned last second. Luckily, we got that second shot off. Let's see how far away we can get here. Actually, we need to check that. Longest shot. 413 still. Oop. Just popped out a render. Son of a gun. That's annoying. There he is. All right, let's go ahead and take this guy. Or try to. It hit. I don't know if it's a good one. I don't think it is. It's a far shot for that 308 though. Is that him? Tell you what, let's be quick about this. We'll do a hard reset. It'll kind of nullify what we did with the pigs, but I don't want to chase that dude forever. Especially since we were just messing around. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Oh, wow, I completely skipped out on these guys. But I didn't see them? Odd. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Can we get an L in chat? Man. At least he didn't go like that far. And this guy's running at us. We always whiff this zone. I don't know why. I think it's because I get overconfident at it, and I try to take riskier shots. Like I go for more neck shots and stuff, which I shouldn't do, but you hush up over there. You know what's not a good idea? What I'm about to do. Just remind future me that this was my idea. Okay, we torched him. Didn't expect that. Because you can shoot this gun pretty quick, ammo's cheap, and it's lethal. Not really tested it on Fallow. But even if we just wing them, what this gun's really good at is when you spawn in right next to them. Because it has such high penetration, it'll zip right through them. So you can, it's a guaranteed vital hit, basically, if you can just hit body. Of course, I see that. Where'd this guy go? Oh. Duh. Yeah, he didn't run far. There's first shot, and here he is. Double longed him. 286 meters. Actually, I'm just a little high. Alright. We'll try out the Barada here. It's gonna backfire horribly. Alright, 210, 250. We're gonna aim right about there. Making sure we did, in fact, get him. Darn it, I just spooked these other guys. Sorry, we'll come back through. Just as an example. We're gonna miss every shot. Rade actually slaps with a lot of things. This is one of those guns I suggest somebody just use nothing but it. Get very good with it. And this gun can do wonders. It's excellent for every class that it's capable of taking. The only downside is the bullet drop. You got to get that bullet drop and the velocity when they're on the move. You can master that, though. This gun will smoke everything. But what I do know it's going to be good for piggies. That's where we shot that 5 and that pink from. We could waffle this pretty bad here. 280, something like right there. Ooh, we overshot him. Well, rats. Something wonky going on with that. 0 for 3 here. Not so hot with the piglets. We've got some hunting pressure up here. Hopefully there's pigs in this zone. We can alleviate that. Actually, a big 4. Let him stop moving. I don't know really where to aim here. You gotta get an exact range. So he's right at 250. Alright. So then I'm aiming right about there. Okay, that's odd. He's doing what that other one was doing. He's a zombie right now. Let's go put him out of his misery. If he'll stay. Now, we're going to give this guy the old Texas heart shot here. Gotta walk over there anyway. Forgot we smoked our tent and didn't place a new one. Well, if we get enough frozen animals, one day maybe we'll have a Texas Heart Shot compilation. And I guess we're killing time, so our fallows should definitely be back. Hopefully. figured there weren't any more around. Then we'll change time and get to cracking on some fallow. Or crack on them now. Darn it. As you can see, we are not skilled with this weapon. It's got a pretty sunrise to look at here. It wasn't technically a zombie pig because it wasn't dead, but it was sure acting dead. I think we might have actually been shooting super high on this guy. It is. Oh, no. I was saying I wasn't. I was saying it is that the fact that I was agreeing with you. It's surprising that it's not. Because you're right, it's not Xbox X or S enhanced. Actually, that's not true. They can run 60 FPS. Outside of that, it's, you know, graphics wise and all that. Then again, it's really not too different than PC, to be quite honest. We might be missing out on a little bit of depth. Did I just change time backwards? Hey. Yeah, it was a different gun. We actually overshot him. That's surprising. Oh, and now we're stuck behind a chair. Punch through long end and neck. That's brutal. Of course, a 4 would spawn back over there. Out freaking standing. We're doing Fallow. I felt like that was a good shot. Oh, of course, now we shoot a female. Alright. Hard reset. Hard reset. Can we get it off? Alright. We're going to stop using the Marathi for a little bit for grinding purposes. Oh, you're good. I'm not entirely opposed to shooting this zone, adding it in. It would be 2 more deer to shoot. It just adds a little bit of walk time. I do. Just to account for, we'll change time. Got him that time. Excuse me? Well, now that is obnoxious. Well, unfortunately, I could not. Do you enter it correctly? About to go on a hike, folks. Sitka deer, they really like hanging out in this area. Right here. They're probably at these lakes as well. But I know for sure they're 100% down in here. Well, early on we got an albino. We got a diamond. We just whiffed the crap out of this guy. I go pick him up. Gotta go get our 4. Nice, Bruce. I think diamond red deer are one of the best looking racks in the game. They're just studs. When you see one, you just know it's huge. They're kind of like moose in that way. I've decided that this zone down here is technically a single male zone that may be throwing things off, and we're not going to shoot it anymore. There's a respawn for you. Just have fun with it, man. I know this sounds lame, but if you're not having fun with it, then it ain't worth doing. In my humble opinion, of course. Some big force coming back in. Surprised we actually managed to get him, to be quite honest. That was lucky. Really, the bullet velocity isn't hard to figure out. What's hard to figure out is like how fast are they moving to decide which bullet velocity you should try to use, you know, because if they could be slowly moving and it acts as if they're sprinting. Did not want to shoot a female. $13:01, they should still be here. Or not. Might be time for pigs again. The risk of spooking everything. I wonder what the heck's going on with the floater here. Well, it's always frustrating when you whiff them and then they float like this, and it's too far now to do the 1 minute trick, so we gotta wait for them. Basically ran over here just to give us something to do as we wait. They should really increase that speed. Or, I mean, I don't know. Make this better. Expansive Worlds. I got ran over. It's all good. Got about 40 more minutes in the stream. Hopefully that 10 Fabled comes in at that time, but not gonna hold my breath. I took another dime though. That'd be kind of cool. I doubt we'll see one. We're gonna change it to pig drink time. Because they ain't spawning it. Maybe there's pigs where we always spawn in it. Right on, man. Well, good luck at the rodeo. And I'll see you again till Friday, because we'll be back next Friday, folks. Or this Friday. Hope to see you then. Take it easy. This tent glitch, tell you what. It's kind of annoying when you're in a hurry. Like old rare or common? They say it's common, but I don't see it too often. I would count it more as a uncommon. Yeah. It says common, but like I said, I don't know. Meanwhile, back-to-back black golds. It's weird that they're still there sometimes. At that range, the recoil's just a little strong there for me to manage. If they're a little bit closer, we would have done better. Well, let's try Fallow again. Sometimes I hit what I'm aiming at. I had one more round. With the 300 out, we would have more oomph for that, but come on, 10 fabled. Or a whole lot of nothing. Come on now. Hmm. Gotta make this snappy. Hopefully we're not stuck inside the tent. Where'd it go? Crud. Jeez. I do remember that, actually. Another 4. Just shy of 120 kills tonight. Not quite the 200 I wanted, but we've had some issues. We're getting spawns. Slowly but surely. Pulled right in front of him. Yikes, he's gonna run. Dang it. That was a hard whiff. That's not him, that's a pig. You know, honestly, this guy's a single male zone. I should stop shooting this as well. This would free me up. I could put this setup on this lake and shoot 2 more zones that have 2 males in it. Yeah, I should probably do that, huh? We're doing it. Why not? Changing it up just a bit, freshen her up a bit. Au revoir. Although that's a good place for pigs, but... Gonna have to do some traveling. That's alright. Well, we know not to shoot him. Don't shoot the level 3. That's over there. A little past the drink time again. Probably got enough time for... Depending on if we wing anything, 3 or 4 more runs. Well, that's not a good sign. Okay, here's just some deer. Did he stop right when I pulled the trigger? No, he's done. Okay. I was like, are you kidding me? Let's see, there it is. Back-to-back whiffs. This guy didn't run that far, though. We gut shot him. Try to shoot some pigs, get some spawns in before we gotta go. Basically just this lake. If they're there. Somehow managed to neck shot that guy. The pigs seem like they actually run away faster than the fallow do, so I'm not as quick on the gun as I should be with them. So far, not so good. Well, there it is. Of course, the spawns are going to go bunk right at the end there. Who knows, maybe because a great one's standing out here somewhere. One can only hope. Didn't miss a single shot on that, surprisingly. Backing out between runs? Like hard resetting? Or just like main menuing? I could try it. Yeah, let's do it now. It's the end of that run. Got just enough time for one last run through here. But like I said, folks, we'll be back Friday. Probably won't be grinding, but, or maybe we will. I don't know. If we end up getting a dime, I'm going to laugh my butt off. Gonna have to start trying it. Because my spawns are wonky. Well, folks, that right there may be a good place to call it. That definitely worked, Rick, so we're going to start doing that from now on. What we're not going to do is go track that dude down for 10 more minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Fortunately, no great one tonight. That being said, got a dime, got a rare. Shot a ton of red deer. About 130 or so. We'll be back this Friday. I don't know quite yet what we're going to be doing. Probably a multiplayer hunt of some sort. Maybe some science. I don't know. Got a couple things I want to try to figure out. But appreciate everybody stopping by. We'll see you guys on the next one.